Today, I will present a research work carried out by Dr. Uriel Jaile Belmonte and his servant Angel Daniela Hernández-Torres. The name of the project is The Best Surviving Without Time Limit. This project is about the best freighting trying to transit the entire Mexican territory, transporting migrants from the south to the north. During this journey, the migrants suffer several problems, such as fatal accidents, kidnapping from the drug cartels, slavery, and abuse from the local authorities. This project aims to create a virtual reality experience to recreate some of the parts of the journey. The rationale for creating an experience based using virtual reality is to offer a very close view of what the migrants live, what they suffer, and how travel in the best. Physical reality is perceived through our sensory modulates, including vision, hearing, touch, and taste. Virtual reality technology provides a means to transport user to alternative realities. Virtual reality in recent years has increased its presence in daily life, in tour virtual reality present new chains when pressing artists work using this medium. This slide show imaging of the different viewers show which you can appreciate the virtual reality of the migrant. Here is an example of what we has research decided to use as a reference. Science contains a lot of information and visual representation. After introduction you to the Ratchet project a bit, we would like to delve deeper into the virtual reality experience that portrays the migrants' love honey in search of improving their lives. Initially, a study was conducted on the experience of migrants traveling on the West, utilizing a questionnaire composed of several questions regarding the honey country of origin, among other topics of interest. Using the results from this study, we select the main scenario where the interaction of our virtual reality will be performed and the sound environmental. The user will be placed over a train wagon and a similar way that migrants travel and they can interact with the migrants represented as status. Using the initial description of the proposed scenario, we create a list of the objects needed to visually represent the terrain, the vegetation, and the migrants. This list was used to organize the 3D modeling work for each object. The models were integrated using the game engine Unity. Mm, In the virtual reality experience, each migrant is represented as a student. The proposed interaction for the experience is about set on how close the user is to each migrant. When the user approaches a migrant, they begin to tell some history about a transcendent experience they had during their journey. The history were taken from the questionnaire. The histories are about the suffering of being migrants, the authoritarian regimes that they left behind, the persecution from the local police, the discrimination, and the accidents they experienced on the trip. A professional recording about was used to perform records the story that each migrant tells. The first implement is in the proposed VR experience. The best is solo traveling through the jungle, display dress and forest troops, belonging to the state of Chiapas. Imagine we can observe the game NG Unity is showing the aforementioned scenario. This scenario has 4 migrants. Each migrant tells a different history. The user needs to move around the scenario to hear of team. Some migrants have more than one history to tell. This project will be delivered on several digital platforms like Steam and Play Store. We plan to share this VR experience to raise awareness about migration and help reduce the discrimination that migrants suffer every day. In conclusion, and we present a new virtual reality experience based on the migrant journey that travel across the Mexican territory. This experience is focused on the best. Freighting train used the migrant to reach the United States. The main essence of this experience were present and described the signal choice during the development. Well, we appreciate your attention and your interest in the REACH project.